Hey guys, welcome to Sippin Spillin with just Sid. Mike has been slammed the last few days and we didn't get a chance to film last night. I spent all day painting the hallways and up the stairwell, and today I'm going to be tackling the living room. So you'll see some of that probably in Sunday's video, which is going to be about the deer plots. I think I'll probably clip in a few pieces of that there because they were working on the deer plots. Mike and Frankie were, and I was sort of hanging back inside because I wanted to get a few things done. I don't know if you can hear, they're actually picking up Kenny right now, the broken tractor, to go fix the front end hydraulics and weld bar on the front. So, and it's cold out, you guys. It's chilly. We've been under a freeze advisory for the last 2 days. It's, what did it say? It was like 46 degrees, I think, when I looked a little while ago. I think it's probably a little warmer than that now. I think it's probably like maybe as warm as 52, but it's chilly. But it's beautiful out. I mean, it really is lovely. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna take you guys for a little walk while they're picking up Kenny before I have to leave. I gotta run into town. I'm actually wearing my paint clothes because I gotta run some errands in town and then come back and finish working on painting. But a busy day yesterday. I definitely almost killed myself on the stairwell about 14 times. Short people are not meant to paint the stairs. I can tell you that. I definitely am sore this morning from kind of contorting myself and reaching in some weird ways to get it all painted. And I probably painted for, it was over 8 hours, or right about 8 hours. Because the only reason I know that is because I had something in the crock pot. I wasn't really paying attention to how long it took me, and I went straight through. Like, I did not stop. Like, I got up in the morning, I took care of the animals, I worked out, and then I threw the stuff in the crock pot, and then I started painting. And I painted solidly all day until about the time Frankie got home. So yeah, you can see the truck probably behind me over there. But yeah, it was a lot of painting. And then so I was already kind of sore from contorting myself and doing all this painting. And then on top of that, this morning when I took Lundy and Skylar out to go potty, it's early, it's dark out, the sun's not up yet when I take them out. And unfortunately, there was a piece of wire that was left kind of in the walkway, and I did not see it. It was dark. I was walking towards Lundy, fully did not see it at my feet, tripped on it, and I went legitimately airborne this morning. Thank goodness there were no witnesses or trail cams to witness my beautiful, So I literally went flying. My glasses went flying. My shoe went flying. Lundy, of course, came running over to me and like tried to help me up. I definitely tweaked my ankle. It's a little bit sore, and I have a giant bruise on the inside of my left knee. So I felt good. I'm telling you, when I fall like wholeheartedly. So, so that was good. I needed a good fall. I was due. I hadn't had a good fall since we moved. So I am definitely accident prone when it comes to stuff like that. I never break anything. I never break bones. I definitely bruise and get sore, but I'm good at falling, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's the years of practice, but I'm really good at falling to the point where, like, if that were a profession, which I guess, stunt double, maybe I could try that. I don't know. I feel like I should have grabbed some sunglasses now that I'm walking out here. It's warmer in the sun, at least. It's nicer out here. But man, you guys, I mean, look, it's just beautiful out here. Hopefully the sun, it's hard for me to see because I've got you guys on the GoPro right now and I'm just walking you all around, but hopefully the sun glare isn't too bad for you guys to be able to see. But it's beautiful out. Like, fall is amazing here. It was definitely cold. I actually turned the heater on, like I said. We got into the, what was it, 29 degrees I think was what our low was. And I did turn the heater on for just a little bit, just to kind of take the chill out of the air. But I don't like to leave the heater running because it really dries out my sinuses and I tend to get headaches from it. So I just enough to get the chill out of the air. And I did make soup yesterday in the crock pot. Had some chicken soup. So, you know, it was a good day. I felt really good about getting that painting done. You know, if you guys have been watching, you know, following along with us, Mike and I often butt heads when it comes to things that we want to do inside the house. When it comes to the stuff outside the house, we pretty much end up agreeing eventually. But the problem is that it's just a matter of like importance on which project we're starting first, and you know, which one we can afford to start first and that kind of thing. So, but the inside projects are usually smaller things like paint, like fixtures that I can kind of chip away at in my downtime. And so making sure that I found a color that we both agreed on that I'm really ended up being very happy with. I was a little nervous about it because it looked like it was going to be, and you guys will see it in Sunday's video. I'll show you guys. I was going to film in there a little bit so you guys could see it today, but Mike was on the phone in his office, and it was just, you guys would have heard him and he would have heard me, and so I just felt like I didn't want to be intrusive while he was working. But yeah, it turned out really well. It's a really good neutral, I would call it neutral modern farmhouse color, if that makes any kind of sense. I think it looks really good. And I'm excited to show you guys. I still have one room left to paint, which is the most challenging room, the living room. I did move all the furniture already into kind of as close to the center of the room as I could. And I did patch the nail holes in the wall last night and take everything off the walls, obviously. But that's all I did. I did not do anything else. I'm going to start walking back because why not? Just kind of meandering here. But I didn't start painting. I was going to, and I even said to Frankie, I was like, half of me is like just tempted to keep going and just spend another 3 or 4 hours tonight and finish the living room. But reality, like, that just wasn't going to happen. I was hungry, sore, and tired, and I literally sat on the couch, ate my dinner, and then went to bed. So it was a long day yesterday, but man, it felt good to get that really done and accomplished. And it's kind of the same feeling I had when I got the house unpacked. You know, you have this daunting thing in front of you of going through all these boxes and organizing things, and it was kind of the same thing with the paint. And then when I opened the paint cans, I was like, I don't know about this color. But then once I got it up on the walls, I was like, okay, I like it. And then Mike actually likes it too. So, and Frankie loves it. She thinks it looks amazing. So that's really what matters, right? Is that Frankie and I like it. So yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, just one more room to paint today, a few errands to run in town. I cleaned out the horse trailer that we had taken down here. It still had some of our old feeders and things like that in it, just because, you know, but our buddy Will is set to be coming up here to come get it. Originally, I was going to go back to California with him and our buddy Ryan to help get another load out here. And then he said he just needed the truck. And then yesterday when I talked to him, he said he didn't even need my truck anymore. And he's going to haul the trailer with a different truck. So I guess I'm off the hook for that. I know once they get here, they'll need help unpacking and doing projects, which of course we will help them 100%. But I'm not going to lie, I am relieved that I don't have to make that really long drive across the country again, back to back. Because one time from one end to the other was a lot. I can only imagine doing a quick turnaround. I think it would really give me new respect for people that work as truckers, because it's a lot. It's hard. Like, it's hard work, you know, to stay alert and you know, sitting in that position and holding the, it's different if you're driving, I think too, versus if you're the passenger. I think it's a lot easier to kind of take breaks and sleep through some of it and, you know, change your position a little bit when you're just a passenger. But when you're driving, you're kind of stuck in the same position and you get sore and you get tired, and it's just, yeah, I don't think I would ever make it as a long haul trucker. I can tell you that. But yeah, man, I feel really good about getting that paint done, and I just cannot wait. Like, there's so many things when I look around, little things that I want to do in the house, eventually maybe some bigger things, and some things that I want to do here. And you know, it's hard with Mike working full time and my skill set being, you know, limited to do things by myself. You know, I'm not the builder. Mike is the builder and I am the assistant 100%. And it's not that I'm not capable of doing it, but you know, with trying to stick to a budget and trying to make it make sense, it makes sense to have him be in charge of those things. Just like it makes sense to have me in charge of taking care of the animals and deciding what breeds we're gonna do, and you know, when it's time to process them, and those sorts of things are more kind of up to me, because those are the things that I know more about and that I'm better with. So it's frustrating to me. I wish I was that person that could just go out and build the whole thing by myself and be done with it. But it's not me. And some of you guys are gonna say, oh, you know, but I don't know. It's just not, building is not the thing that I am really good at. And I don't envision it. My brain doesn't work that way. I have to be told, put this log here, put this, you know, screw here, you know. And then when it's time to like beautify whatever the thing is, set me free. I will paint it. I will make it pretty, but I am not the builder. So I do have to kind of do things on his timeline. And I know there's a few people that have made comments about, you know, things not moving as quickly as they would like. And I get it, you know, it's hard though, when you're with him working full time, you know, it's hard to squeeze it all in on a Saturday. You know, half of Sunday gets taken up with church. Now, especially with the days getting shorter, it's harder for him to come out when he gets off of work and get anything done before it's pitch black out. You know, and by the time he gets off work, it's like family time, dinner time. It gets a little bit, you know, it's hard to really squeeze in much more than one or two quick things outside before it's time for, you know, for dinner. So anyway, it's just, you know, I know some of you understand, and some of you have been really great about understanding that, you know, we've only been here a couple of months and we're still kind of getting the rhythm of the place and kind of plotting some things out still. So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us and, you know, following along with this journey. And we may not be jumping into things with both feet right away all the time, but we're also, you know, we're older and we maybe don't move as fast as we did 10, 15, 20 years ago, but we're moving and we're doing things. And I think, you know, as long as you keep on keeping on, you're golden. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Don't forget, tonight we go live on 3 Mississippi at 6 p.m. Central, which is our new time slot every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central. And we will see you later tonight. And I promise Mike will be there. Bye.